Hello, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, just doing some house cleaning. Hi, Sam. Sound of Joy Music Services once again. Return to you. Just did some software searching and I found one by IK Media. I want to give it correct. IK Multimedia. They are um, showing their Hammond B3X software. Quite expensive. It's not a cheap. $299, but this is the demo. So I said, let me just get the demo, and if I like it, I'll do whatever I need to do. Just want to make sure I alert in some other musicians so they can sort of look at this, the demo of this also. Okay, there we go. Share musicians helping musicians. This way, if there are any questions about the software, I can answer them. So if you saw my first video that I just posted, I was using my contact version of the Hammond B4 and nothing but trouble with that. It took me a half an hour to 45 minutes just to figure out how to get the MIDI pedals to work through it. And I'm never happy with the sound that was coming out of it. So of course, when you don't have something that works, you go find something that does. Did an internet search and I came across this software. I saw the promos of it on YouTube and I said, that sounds real nice, but that's not my system that they're playing it through. So I went to the site where they have it. Make sure my head is not chopping this off. And I was able to download the free demo. It's a 10-day free trial. Who joined us? No one joined us. So I wanted to see what it's like. So I'm also recording this for my YouTube page. So if you see it posted again, it's because I'm trying to share everything that I know and not hide from any of the musicians, not just you guys here on Facebook, but the ones that are around the world that watch me on YouTube. So this is the setup that I had used with the previous software. I left it to this size because it gives you a good picture of what the organ looks like. But you guys are worried about what does it sound like. Much cleaner than the other one I had. Of course, I don't have the MIDI keyboard hooked up to it, which I will test it with that. So I gotta play around with the mouse to look at the drawbars. Okay, which we are probably in the upper, so let's go to lower. All right, so this is actually emulating, I'm just looking at the page, an actual B3. Why am I not able to change my sound? This is more closer to the native instrument B4 software I used to have. That's why I like this one. Let's see why I can't change sounds. As I say, I am demoing it. Okay, so we're, oh, they switched it. Usually uppers are on the right, not on the left. All right. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That, wow, why would they put the upper? Already I'm sort of loving the sound. I wish the bass were a little bit deeper, but maybe that's the headphones I'm wearing. When I hear it play back, I'll be able to tell that. Join this. Ah, there's that hitting those keys in the wrong place again. You get those presets that are follow the end of any organ. Okay. Oh, but it does come back if I. All right. Okay, so we've got the organ, the preset mode. First two are your presets. Bottom is upper, lower, wherever you had it set, and these are your. They're like settings for different pipe organ sounds. And back to my presets. Okay, so far, I think I'm going to be parting with some money because I'm liking this. As I say, I always look to be better the next time out when I put together an actual production, and I'm a YouTube content creator, and I like to be able to share music in the format and the way that I learned it as a young musician with the younger musicians that are out there. So the cost of the software is minuscule. Of course, you know, I'll be able to share, and when I start doing productions, this is going to now become, hopefully Pro Tools will recognize this as a user instrument. If not, I'll figure a way around it to be able to have a Hammond sound. I may go and invest in multiple manuals, which I probably will do that now that I look at this. I've got the foot pedals already. If you're watching the foot pedals move, actually, what view do you have? Okay, you got that view. Let me change the view. I did create another scene for that product demo. Okay. Now you should be able to see the foot pedals are active. So I will probably invest in a generic dual manual so I can have that set up here so you'll be able to see both hands in operation. As I look to, again, to upgrade my content that I'm giving, you know what, an expression pedal. I think I do have an expression pedal, which I think should be able to plug into any manuals I get. Yeah, I can do that. This way I can give you both sides of the full gambit of what an organ could sound like. Let's see. Gotta get my mouse back over here. I have two manuals here. I know you guys like talk music. I think when I see your settings, sometimes you guys are hovering around here. I'm really liking this software. Hearing it, I have headphones on, so I'm hearing a lot different sound. I would think if I had sending it through my system here, which has got some nice JBL speakers attached, I'd get that rumble bass sound. But this is good because I want to hear as clean sounds what I want to hear. So that's, again, this is a product demo also. I'm going to recommend it for those that. If I don't find any problems with it, As you know, I'm running through the M1. Let me just adjust my seat. I'm running through the M1 Mac Mini. So when I invested in upgrading of a system, I knew that the software was going to follow that. Okay, so let's just see. Well, let's see some of the features that they give you. That's always a good thing to see. Here we have your setup, MIDI controllers, brakes, suppression pedal if I had one, amplifier gain. Okay, this is all simulated, of course. Vibrato type, great volume, upper drawbars, lower drawbars. I think this might be training, where if you had a MIDI device, you can train it to be activated. I'll get the software to look at that. Hammond profile SK series is not turned on. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. So it can emulate different Hammond profile organs. In the write-up for this, who joined us? Oh, welcome, I'm Sammy Williams. In the write-up for this, when I went to the website, they said that they worked on this software with Hammond and with Hammond Suzuki to get as revolutionary a sound as they possibly can for this format. So, and that's good, because that's what I look for. I look for authenticity in sound. Sometimes when you're helping a musician in an actual training session, you say, "Oh, your organ should sound like this," but if you don't sound like the organ they have, they don't get that same feel. Like I hear, we got a key click in here, which is that tube sound when we ever hit. Because you know, having been with my father when he worked on Hammond organs, that was one thing musicians would complain. They don't hear that click that's in the organ. That usually meant changing tubes or changing condensers to get that click in there. So I'm not unhappy. I think what model we're using here. Yeah, I'm looking at the sound they give you. This is like a back of a tone cabinet in a sense. Anyway, program change, pedals. Okay, the MIDI channels where I got the pedals. My pedals are on 3. If I had 2 keyboards, one would be a MIDI channel 1, the second MIDI channel 2. Pitch, master, tune, transpose. They're going to use that. I don't know why they put that on there, but somebody needs it, I guess. Audio MIDI output device. I have the Focusrite Scarlett 4i4, which means I have 4 inputs, 2 for my instrument. My microphone is coming through one of them through a mixer. That's how you get the best sound possible. Outputs to the left and right channel, sample rate, buffer size, that's all. And of course, MIDI input is any MIDI information coming across will be picked up. It's not selected to a particular channel. Who's joined us? No one has joined us. Okay, so that's the, I guess, the basic setup. All right. Let's see what we got here. Volume, okay. Till I get a volume pedal on here. It's set medium high. This might be a reset. We'll leave that alone. Save F, store factor to false. Okay, so I can save the settings I picked, which is always good if I have something that I want to use. Post FX. What do we? Oh. Ah. Okay. Yes, they did put some work in on this. So if I wanted to have effects on it, minus going into an actual DAW or DAW, they give it to me here. Let's see if it's on. I don't think it's on. Let's see, what would the on switch be? That's the on switch. Let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. Let's see. looks like I hit the, who joined us? Cowboy, hey, how you doing? How you doing? So it looks like I again slid into the presets, but this should put me back. It does. Let me see. Used to practice for my cousin. So it gives you some reverb, which you can change the size of it. I guess for a live setting, which, you know, I would use this live because it's again, it's going through my Mac Mini, but I'm sure probably have to pay a different licensing fee, put it through my I got a MacBook Pro. It's an old one, but so I just changed it. I just added the reverb. It's pretty. Okay, that I can use. What is this? This is okay. EQ. The settings appear to be all turned off. I hate, you know, when you start EQing a sound. I guess because you can turn it off. Well, let's see. I've shut the reverb down a little down from where it was. Let's see the limiter. I'm sure that it's controlling the output so it's not too loud if you had an expression pedal. Again, this is all, who joined us? Welcome, Jock. This is all brand new software for me. So I'm doing my own demo of this. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube page in case someone has not tried this. Sometimes when I see product demos, the guys that are playing it, they play a lot of instruments. I'm from the Hammond family. I'm raised on a B3 and a C3, so I know how that sound can, in a church setting, sound like. But we're getting all these things that we can add to it here. I'm looking to see what I want to do. Do I want to change any of this? You know what? This is what a demo's for. Let's see what it changes. It's at 6 dB now. So output changes the output volume. Again, put it back to 6 dB. So that's a limiter. I should know that chord. Let there be peace on earth. I throw songs in my head when I'm on the organ, and I've got to know the chords. Otherwise, I got to go back and practice it again. So that's the limiter. It's I won't call it an EQ, but it does affect the volume of the sound that's on the way out. For those that are coming in, this is the Hammond B3X. Let me just change this back to the organ mode. Hammond B-3X VST software. This is the demo version. I am going to purchase this. I needed to upgrade what I was using from my last video that I put out. I was unhappy with how it sounded, and which means that I got to go in my pocket, which I have no problem. This is so far giving me good vibes. So far, I'm getting real good vibes from this. And yes, let me change my scene until I get a screen deck here. Here we go. You will see me doing videos in this format so that you can see what chords I'm playing, as well as what drawbar settings I'm using. Let's slide back over to the software. I'm using a mouse to do the settings of the drawbars. This will be a good part of my lessons as to how you can tailor a sound for what you currently want to be playing. This is much cleaner than the other software I was using. I wouldn't change that. It sounds louder than I had it for. Who joined us? Let's see who joined us. All right. So if you have any questions, again, I'm going to make this purchase. This is giving me what I want, what I need, as far as taking that next step, taking you guys out of the piano realm and into the organ realm. I think I still hear that reverb back there, which I like. I like that sound. This is an EQ. Let's power it up. This says off. Let's see what happens when I kick it up higher. Trying to move the dial. Okay. Let's turn everything on, see what happens. High EQ, high HQ. You get choice of all of them. Okay, that must be input. Alright, that's where it was set. This should change my bottom. Alright, well, nothing to write home about. What do we got here? These are the different hertz. Looks like I just lost my light. Fortunately, I'm in my studio. Okay, that puts the light back on me. How's that look? Yeah, it looks okay. So I'm not getting any real changes here. Not that it's not doing it. It just could be 100% me. Okay, this is the out. Oh, there we go. So it's there. Bears some investigating. Let's shut them all off because it's sounding good without it on. Let's see what we got. Okay, cabinets. Let me switch to product demo mode. So this is the simulated cabinets that they used, and I guess a virtual setup of how they captured the sound. Let me change my organ settings to a less louder sound. Here we go. What would my Sunday morning setups used to look like? I think they used to look like this. A little bright for me. Okay, out one. There we go. I can hear the subtleness of the changes. Not feeling highs right now. There we go. Okay, who joined us? So I'm demoing the software. This is the Hammond B-3X VST software from IKEA. Oh, IK. I want to get this correct. Let me just pull up their site. IK products, $299 is not a cheap version. So I'm demoing it, giving it its full pace. I am going to, for what I've heard so far, for what I like to do, for what I like to hear within a Hammond sound, especially without an actual Hammond here, I'm happy with what I'm hearing. What key haven't I not been into? Haven't been into G. Not much. Now, of course, I got on headphones. I'm sure if I didn't have on these headphones or better headphones, I'd be hearing a much deeper bass. I have to play it like I learned it and like I hear it. Now, of course, I'm on a Yamaha S70XS weighted keys, so I'm not flying across the keys as I would if I were on an organ, which is why I'm going to invest in a dual manual controller. Okay, with, of course, the drawbar or the sliders for drawbars. Let's keep on investigating. We were looking at the organ cabinets. Here we go. So this is a 122A. Let's hear the different ones. Switch to a 122. Not much of a change there, because the cabinets are pretty much the same. Should change on the 147. Okay. No amp. Gotta get used to moving this around. No cabinet. Oh, I see. That's going to be the change. The cabinets won't change, but your settings, the low ends. Let's see if I can get a lower bass here. There's a lower bass. It may affect everything though. It affects everything. But that means you go on the other side and you just affect that also. And see middle. Okay, well, here's how I can change the cabinets. Let's see what we got here. Excuse my face turn. I'm actually looking at the software on another screen. I don't have the video. I don't have the keyboard in front of the monitors. All right, so this is not changing on me. Maybe because I'm here. Let's go here to, no, that's the amplifier I was trying to change. This is the cabinet. All right, so something I'm doing wrong or not doing, or perhaps because it's a demo, it's not going to move for me to change the cabinets. That's okay. I'll work that out when I get the new, when I pay for it. All right, so that's where the volume is set. See if I go over here. Nope, doesn't work there. Okay, so that will adjust the highs. Get that back to center if possible. Mids, okay. Leslie EQ. Wow, this is giving you, this software, it's for the two who joined us, for the $2.99 price, they are giving you a lot of options to be able to tailor your sound to what you're looking for in your production, if not in a live setting or in a studio setting. I am thoroughly happy. The M1 Mac Mini is holding up to what I'm putting it through. I am putting a lot of chords in there. Told you I'm an organist by heart. Don't have one here to work on, but if you give me one. All right, who joined us? Oh, thank you, Sister Barbara. Thank you. Trying to help the younger musicians to embrace technology, not just from, again, playing for services, but as you see, I'm doing demo lessons. I'm also going to be doing recordings. I've got a soloist already lined up. We're in rehearsal mode now, but give us, I don't want to push these things, give us till Christmas to come out with something that unleashes the sound of actual Hammond B3 sound, along with the sounds that's part of this keyboard, all within my home studio here. All right, let's continue. Guitar amp. I guess that is a different setting. Oh, okay. Why would I want to put this through a guitar amp, you say? I have no idea. Let's change. That's my foot pedals. That's 7. Why would I want to put this to a guitar amp? Guitar. You got me. I wouldn't want to put it through a guitar amp. Mixer, what do we give here? Drums, left and right. Horns, Leslie, guitar amp, DI. Okay, direct input. I like the direct input sound. Can I turn that on? Yep. Setup. What does setup give us? Mic distance, okay. Slow speed, fast speed, that's for the Leslie. Deceleration, okay. Wow, this gives you, software gives you the ability to tailor, who joined us? Tailor your sound to what you want to hear. That is such a familiar sight to me. Let me see if I can remember these tube names. 5U4s, 6L6s. This is taking me back into history. There's your, of course, your main speaker that you guys use to burn out. Tweeter up on top. The motor, which if you don't oil once a year, will dry out and burn out and short out these tubes. 12AU7. If I remember right. Wow. You don't know what this picture's doing to me. It's taking me back to memories of my childhood when my father would take me out to fix organs in churches at 9 years old, and how I so much wanted to go outside and play with my friends. But how else do you learn unless someone teaches you? Train up a child, and that's what happened. All right, so that is the cabinets. Let's put this back to Leslie amp. I'm going to turn my low up a little bit because I like a deeper bass sound. What will this change for me? Okay, that's going to change that. Gain will leave us where kick it up just a little bit. That's what I like to hear, that real deep bass. Cabinets at 122, we'll leave that there. Stomps. These are, I guess, if you had MIDI devices to emulate these, you can activate them. Let's turn it on. If you ever heard Corey Henry play the organ, he gets that wah-wah sound. All right, okay, so I know it's there. Spring. Let's see what this does. Oh, it jumps. Like a reverb. I haven't been in E flat. All right, I can see a place for it. An equalizer. All right, so this is going to give me my deeper bass. Yep. My lows, my middle. Come on. My highs. If I really want to adjust them, again, tailor it to what sound you want. Get my middle up, my bottom. But it takes away from what the organ. Again, these features are for that guy who wants that particular sound for his production. I like the standard organ sound. Give me standard B3 sound, C3 sound, and I'm happy. So let's turn that off. Who are you? Over what? Over screen? Can I turn it on? Oh, overdrive? No. Not sure what it does. Oh, there it is. All right, like I said, that's the sound I like, nice and clean. Chorus, vibrato chorus, normal effect. Okay, so this is going to, again, change the sound of what's coming out. Let's see if we can turn it on. I'm so B3 satisfied. All these different changes really don't faze me. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Who joined? So, different sounds, I say, whatever floats your boat. So that's the Stomps. That's what we have so far. What's here? Okay. Looks like we got presets here. So we'll check them out because it's part of what we're doing. Presets. Absence of the TB. This is probably going to change all my settings. Yep, that's where we go. Next, all the drawbars. You guys know what all the drawbars are. Doesn't have to be explained. Big Ben. These are presets which are in here for whatever sound you're going to be using. Black Knight JPR. So now it's taking advantage of all those different FX sounds and stomp sounds are now being brought into these presets that come with the software. Bloodsucker, let's Booker. What does Booker sound like? Again, give me the standard B3 sound. I'll tailor it for how I want it to sound. But you know, I'm not arguing. It's all going to come as part of the software. Cathedral. And let's see what that sounds like. Cathedral. All hail. All hail. That's a winner. I like that one. Chicago Rock. These are all presets that are in here. Again, depends upon the type of music that you're doing. Skip a few. Church organ. Okay, who do they put for church organ? Oh, okay, that's your standard setup for church. With a reverb. Okay, I'll agree with it. With the reverb in the back, if you're in a full church. Demon's Eye. Okay. Again, I like to make my own setups. Fast 9. Little Come and Go With Me to My Father's House. That's the Fast 9 setting. Feel Like Screaming. Feel LK Screaming. JR Drop. Okay. Again, it's using all the effects that are in here, but they got some sounds that I will admit. Flutes and 2 drawbars. Okay, I can live with that one. Yeah, there's some setups there that are pre-programmed who joined us. Welcome, Christopher. Some presets that come here that I can, some I can't. Full gospel. All right, now what does full, oh, okay, full, again, when you say full, that's pulling out all the drawbars, but I see it turned on. Let's see what else it turned on. Okay. Didn't turn on anything here. Didn't turn on any of the stomps. So full gospel, I guess that's the Pentecostal sound. E flat. Okay, the reverb is up. Okay, swung too far and I messed up my settings, but go back and bring it back up. Haven't done that in a while. Ooh. It's like getting on a bike. You get practice enough, or you pick up those old habits you once had. So I think that was the last preset. Well, one more. Oh no, I'm sorry. Just gotta scroll down. Funk, rhythm. Funk rhythm. Scroll down a lot more. Gospel 1, 2, 3, 4. Gospel. Oh, gospel shout. Okay, I gotta see what gospel shout is. How many? All the drawbars out for gospel shout. Gospel shout with a reverb in the back, all the drawbars pulled out. Okay, all right, I'll go with that. Wow, how many more are there? Let me just see how many there are there. Must be at least 100 here, if that much. So I'm probably only halfway through. Oh, again, I am going to make the purchase of this software. $299. For me, it's worth it. It has everything I'm looking for in a VST Hammond natural sounding organ that I can use. I've got to see whether or not it merges with Pro Tools. Hopefully it does. If it does, with the foot pedals, I'm going to be one happy camper. Fat bass. I think I missed that one. Anyway, I'm not play jazz, but I can emulate jazz if I need to. That was fat bass. So we did church organ. Feel like screaming. Flutes, drawbars, did that. What's gospel 1? reset. There's your reset. That's what's that for. My organ just went into, my keyboard just went into crazy mode. It reset itself. Of course, I hung up the software. That's what this button here is for. It's always for reset. Okay, I'll go with gospel 1, just a little reverb to it. Gospel 2. Different settings. Again, these are all presets for you musicians that don't know what to set. This software will give you hints or suggestive sets. Let's see, gospel 4, okay. Hard rock organ. This is a long review, but I'm going to post it on my YouTube page. It has the ability to give me an hour plus. I've got an hour and a half on there reviewing stuff. I like this software. Again, you get no argument out of me. What's a better software? This one, they did their work on this one. They did their work. Jazz organ swing. Get to the bass. Forgot I have a foot pedal. I think it's me kicking out a pedal, kicking out the power supply. It's right here by my foot. I'm gonna have to move that around. Who joined us? I have a Hammond book of Stomps, our registration. Never found that. Okay. Well, like anything else, once you find one that's for these electronic ones that they have presets, there's sounds that you would never have investigated because usually in a church setting, you don't have time to figure out. I'm trying to move myself away from the power cord. I need a longer cord there. That's what you're telling me. Either that or these pedals I got. Yes, I'm on live. Now I'll be done in 4 minutes. Someone's looking for me. All right, so we're getting ready to bring this in. I've been here a while already. My name is being called. Rain and Wind. Who's Rain and Wind? Again, if you're doing a production, you need a particular sound. You go through these to see if you can find that particular sound. Not every musician is going to find any sound in his setting. If you're in a church setting, you're going to stay with church setting sounds, depending upon the song. If you're learning a song from an album, if they have a particular sound you're hearing, you may go through these to find it. Okay, we're near the bottom. Okay, so it is A through It's like W is the highest one. Yeah, so it goes through the alphabet. Vibrato slow, vibrato stomp, wayward son, solo. Let's see what this is, wayward son. Not a sound I would associate with an organ sound, but again, give me time to see where I might want to go with some of these. So, but yes, this is for those who are joining. I'm doing a simulcast live on Facebook, my Facebook Live page, and I'm doing a recording from my YouTube page demoing this software. I'll do some write-ups of it. I'll take some clips and put them in there when I do the actual video to know where you can actually go and get the demo. Yes, you can get the demo. It's a 10-day trial. 10-day trial. I'll post that on my Facebook Live page also. If you're just interested in just trying it out, you try it for 10 days. If you don't purchase it, it probably shuts itself off. But if you do like the way it sounds, you do what I do, you do the extra work here on the side, put together some coin, and you go invest in it, and then find some way to turn that investment, as I'm going to do, is do an organ video of me just doing organ with dual manuals, and replace that coin that I'm going to spend for this. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Okay, we got Jimmy Smith settings here. That's loud. Okay. I'm looking at the OBS setting and it's got it up higher. One drawbar. Who's one drawbar? Oh, one drawbar. I did say 4 minutes. I was going to go up and see who wants me. If you want me to do some more demoing of this software, I'm gonna use up the 10-day demo and then make the purchase of it. While I do some more trying out, I've got to try it in my Pro Tools and see if I can get it to emulate in my Pro Tools. If not, then I know I will be able to create WAV files outside of Pro Tools and import that into any work I will be doing in the future. Can I pull that in? No, I won't pull that in. So let me take it out of all of these. R&B soul, R&B mono, purple B. Okay, when I start seeing these things, what does purple B sound like? Okay, who joined us? All right, let's see if I can go back into if it'll give me a way back into where I started, going back to the top. All the drawbars. Nope, it's not going to do that. So I should be able to go into here. See if I can reset this and go back to what I originally had. Doesn't look like that's going to stay in the last setting I had. Restore factory defaults. I didn't change anything in a sense. Let's just go back to a meditation. Let's change my view. I've been showing you the whole. This will be the format that I'm going to be doing with this software. Again, I'm all about sharing what I've done so that give everybody else an opportunity to hear another way of seeing an organ played. You know what? I want to get out of all these restore factory defaults. Maybe that'll bring it back. Okay, that brings it back to. I'm a Hammond organ musician at heart. Never like leaving a recording without doing some type of hymn. In the key of F, there's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not. None else can heal all our soul deep. I'm not a singer yet. I'm working on that. Not one. No, not one. Jesus knows all about our struggles. He will guide till the day is done. There's not a friend like the lowly. All right, Sam Tober, Sound of Joy Music Services, demoing the IK Multimedia Hammond B-3X software. This is the demo version of it. I will be making a purchase of it. If any of you guys from IK Multimedia are watching, you've just sold a copy to me. All right, everyone, be blessed. I may come back on later on using this software again, seeing if it works in my Pro Tools setting. Take care now. Be blessed.